Hi guys, this is for Sagittarius. This is going to be a bonus read for Sagittarius. Hold on for a second while I shuffle these cards up real quick. I want to just see what we have. I'm going to put you on the table here. Hopefully you can see. Okay. Alright. And Sag, this is your bonus because of the fact that you had so many views. So that's why I picked Sagittarius. Because so many of you are inclined to hit the like button, and I appreciate that. So this is why I'm going to tell you what's going on now currently for the end of June, where we're at, and it'll probably take you into the first week of July. I will be getting out tomorrow your July readings for all your signs, and I will try to also get the elements out as well. Alright, so Sagittarius. Let me just turn you this way, then I can... Alright, so Sag, a lot of you experienced a lot of different beginnings and endings, right? Some of you were in relationships with children. Some of you had children here in your relationships, but there was definitely an ending to a certain situation, which actually was a victory for some people. For some people, that ending was a long time coming. For some of you, this is the start of the new beginning here, okay? And this is almost like the rainbow effect, which is showing above, meaning that you're putting all of the other options that you had into one area. They're kind of locked in there, so therefore nobody is bothering with options that were from the past. But yet you're looking for opportunities now in a rainbow effect with your partner. So a lot of you either are coming forward with your partner, or a lot of you decided to reunite here. But it is going to be a very, very happy part for you guys because of the fact that it's been a long time coming. A lot of you, like I said, have children who want to raise your child with your child's parent. Either, mother or father, whichever way it refers or relates to you. For a lot of you, you got the Ace of Pentacles, where there is going to be a blessing coming from the universe, and that blessing could be putting you back together. That blessing, to me, will come through very quickly with messages. It also may require you to do some traveling back and forth as well. Some of you are having trouble of letting go from a past situation. Okay, you're still looking and focused on the things that you've lost in a situation or the person that you lost. Some of you can't move forward due to a broken heart, due to feeling stuck in a certain situation. Also, some of you may have been dealing with a water sign. It could have been an air sign as well. And I'll even take the earth sign. For some of you, again, this is reiterating the same thing as a celebration, but you also may have, Sagittarius, some type of holiday event coming up, probably with the 4th of July, or some type of gathering. This could be your barbecues, this could be, your cookouts, whatever, but this is definitely a lot of people getting together in a celebration. Some of you also may be getting invited to a wedding. For some of you, you are still looking at your mate or yourself. I don't know which way it refers to you, but some of you are worrying about the grass being greener on the other side. If, in fact, you give all the attention to the other side, if you nurture the other side, if you water the other side, if you put fertilizer down on the other side, of course that grass is going to be greener. And the grass where you left from is going to look very dull, burnt up, used, no good, dead, right? And that's because you're not giving it anything. So it's not that the matter of fact that what was over here was so great, but it's because you put all your attention in that to make it seem that way. But some of you have definitely created this illusion in your mind that leaving your partner to go cheat and be with this person over here was actually a better thing, but it didn't turn out that way because you have only fooled yourself. So while you're putting some water here, there's also water being put down here. You see the difference between? So with that being said, there is some light coming and going to shed on you so that you realize what exactly that you're doing, knowing that you may go back to the partner that you were with because this over here is not working out. The blessings are coming this way. So the blessings are coming to what you originally had in the first place. For some of you, you're going to look very carefully with the Queen of Cups. You're going to look very carefully at what you do have, what you can bring to the table, what you are going to offer. Some of you are looking at this very hard, saying, this is everything I gave that person, and it wasn't enough. Why? You're questioning why? Why wasn't it enough? Why didn't they want to be with you? Why didn't they love you? Why didn't they stay loyal and committed to you? So you're still questioning that situation, and you're sitting here very patiently. It feels like you're waiting here for the phone to ring, or you're waiting for that text message. You're waiting for somebody to return from the past in this card. So when I see the Queen of Cups, that is you being very sad, wondering what happened. All right? Some of you are still holding on very strongly to something that you need to let go of, Sagittarians. You're starting to lose your strength here. You're starting to get your legs are weak. As you're holding up all of these wands, sooner or later something's got to give, right? So either you're going to let go of these wands and you're going to walk away, or just from complete exhaustion, you're going to lose them all. So for some of you, like I said, you need to walk in another direction that has to do with your partner, because that situation may have been very toxic for you, and you know that, but some of you don't understand why this person, because other people you've been with, you can walk away from easily, but this one particular person, Sag, it seems that you don't know how to let go of them. You don't know how to walk away. You don't know how to start new. I just think that a lot of you are dealing with exhaustion, tired of dating different people and things not working out as you planned, which is why you're still holding on to this last piece. Some of you have to be careful, okay, because with the Eight of Cups, there is a lot of love here being offered, but there's also secrets that go with it. So somebody who you may be attempting to be with, that may try to show that they have interest in you, still has the moon right here, so that's showing they still have secrets. They're trying to still get something over on you, or they're trying to do something behind your back, behind the scenes, something that you're not going to be made aware of. So be really careful with that. For some of you, you're not going to accept with this Four of Cups. You're not going to accept the cup of love, the cup of offer that they have for you. Your hands are folded. Your body language is saying, no, I'm not doing this again. I'm not going to let you hurt me again. I'm not going to let you lie to me again. I'm not going to let you cheat on me again. I'm not doing it. I don't want it. I'm not interested. Some of you are keeping that door shut very tightly. Some of you have nails in that door to make sure it doesn't get opened again. For some of you, I feel that even though your body language is showing this, your mind is telling you something different. So you may in fact reach for this cup. You may in fact take another chance. But for a lot of you, if this is your ex-partner, instead of somebody new bringing a cup, then I don't feel like this is going to work out for you very well at this time. I do feel like there's going to be a change in circumstances that will happen around August, beginning of September, for a lot of Sagittarius, but I don't feel right now. For some of you, this is the Death card. This does not mean that somebody's going to die around you. This means that a situation has ended. Something is over. Something needed to be cut, so to speak. Something needed to find a different angle, a different way. With this particular card, with your Death card, it's also saying that the person that you know is coming in, they're holding up that flag, right? So it's like the Confederate flag, where they're holding it up saying that, you know what, you expect change. And change is coming. Somebody's bringing change to you. This also could be work-related. Somebody could have a very big change coming up in work. Some of you may be losing a job, or some of you may be changing from one position to another. So I do feel like change is very strong with this card as well. I also feel like somebody is definitely avoiding something or someone as well, Sag. So you may be avoiding a certain person or a certain situation, or your partner may be. And you have the Seven of Cups. So again, be careful. There's disappointment here. Seven of Cups can stand for disappointment. Somebody is not looking at you as their main focus. Somebody is definitely focused on another option that they have. They're giving the attention to everything but you. So they're not nurturing this relationship, Sagittarius. They're not trying to make you the priority. They are definitely looking at all the options that they have. For some of you, somebody may have taken a break in a relationship. Somebody may have walked away and said they needed their space. Somebody wanted to go and be with somebody else, which is why they needed that break. So a lot of times your partner may be finding excuses to have arguments with you so that you will, in fact, kick them out so they can go have that break and be with that other person. So they don't feel like you can claim that they're cheating because they technically left, right? So that's what some of your partners are doing. Your partners there being the emperor, showing that they are trying to be very strong and sturdy in a situation, in their demeanor as well, that they're very adamant about what they want to do. Some of them have a very authoritative personality where they are inclined to control or direct you into a certain decision or situation. So be careful with that, because this person too will want to have things their way. Their ego is much bigger than they are. They need to learn to be humble in a certain way to try to make things work. But as you can see, where they're holding this right here, they're holding that very strong, right? And with that particular wand or key, they're having the key to your heart, holding that very strong so that they can be the one to make the decisions on how this relationship's going to go. So some of you are allowing the emperor, okay, which can be a male or female, but you're allowing this emperor, the person who's taking charge, the person who's sitting like, as the king on this throne, you're allowing them to take the responsibility and to take the relationship to whatever direction they want to take it. So be very, very careful with that. Some of you are dealing with the magician, the person who can pull quite the illusion over you to make you believe things are one way when in fact they're another. They can also make you believe that what they said is one thing, but it's actually another. Some of them, for this magician card, be careful, because this magician is quite the narcissist. This magician can tell you so many things to get you to believe them, to get you to buy a little bit more time with them so that they can do what they choose to do. However, that infinity sign is saying that this is always going to be this way. This person, perhaps this person in your life, is being sneaky or cheating or lying to you. This is not going to change with this infinity sign. If this is your partner and they are creating the illusions as a magician does, the magic tricks are here. Okay, if they're going to make you believe that there is love all in this cup and it's just for you, when in fact there's many roses here. So these roses go to many other people. So be careful. Be careful of the magician, because they do like to play tricks. That is why there is the third-party situation. Now, with this particular card, although these people are discussing things to be constructed or cosmetically repaired in this particular church, but there is definitely a third-party situation going on that you may not be aware of. The only way to find that out is by getting a personal reading to find out if, in fact, this card is for you or is not. Don't go by the general readings to own everything that's in it. Okay, take what's yours and what's not, leave the rest behind for someone else. But here, I do see the third-party situation. Final card being that you're going to sit very strong, making a decision. One last chance, one last opportunity for you and your partner to finally figure something out. The answers are pretty much up in the clouds, where you're going to end up spending a lot of time meditating and trying to manifest something towards you. But at the same time, be careful, because the growth to this particular situation is stunned. It cannot grow up to where it needs to be, so it's going to be limited. So there's going to be a limit within this particular relationship that's coming. One extra card is, in the past, you've been left out in the cold in a situation here. Somebody is definitely maybe following behind you, watching where you go, so be careful of that. Again, same as when I read in the daily today, there could be a stalker sense around here. Somebody who's wanting to or anticipating to get back in touch with you or connect with you. So be very careful, okay? With the Six of Pentacles, it does feel like, yes, money could be there for you. Increases in money could be coming for you. That is the good part of this card. The bad part of this card is showing insecurities, lack of, and somebody definitely feeling like they can do better in another direction. Somebody else had the door shut on them. Somebody else is refusing to answer your phone calls or your text messages, and it feels like somebody's just being quite stubborn right now. So, Sagittarius, where that's standing right now, we got to see where that's coming up for July. I want to see what's coming up in your monthly. So I am going to try to do Sagittarius first for July 1st and see what we're doing then. So for now, hope you all had a great weekend, and enjoy your bonus read. Be careful. Remember to keep your strength in a situation, okay? Remember to keep your strength in a situation. Don't give in and don't allow something to cause you to have to worry, okay? Use this time in manifesting and bringing positive things to you, stating or speaking positive affirmations. If you speak negative, you will bring that in. So be very careful. Your words are very, very powerful. Lots of energy around words, okay? Well, thanks, Sag, and hope to see you soon.